So that thing's gonna work on that. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So, what I know I left out of here about what 11 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah, about 10:40.
Right. So it was automatically acknowledged that Jenna came back up. Jenna saw it. I told Jenna while I was out there dying or whatever the hell it was. I need the room secured. You know what I'm saying? Because I have money up there. I didn't give her a specific amount, but I gave her a general idea. It was enough to be concerned about. And so I would assume she came up here with Tony at the same time when they called for a cleaner, somebody to clean. And at that point, she must have acknowledged to you that there was what was there. Did they specifically say how much that they thought there was?
No, because I don't think that they wanted to really get
Go
into
through
it. It was like, because I told them, whatever's there, leave it the way it is.
Right.
If it's on the floor.
So they specifically did not follow your orders.
They were in there for the cleaning.
Right.
They were in there, supposed to be in there specifically for the clean. So like I said, I haven't spoken to Jenna yet, and that's why I'm going to meet with Miss Sona so we can sit down and iron out all the logistics of who was there, what was done, you know, what are the next steps, because I want to know who was in there, what time did they go in there, we're going to go.
I mean, you got the whole weekend, and the doctors wouldn't let me leave. I tried to rush out of there. They're like, nah, man, you're going to die. You leave out of here right now, we got to put you up to ICU. And they were going to put me up in ICU. They put me up in observation for a couple hours, and then they said my heart was going, and they were going to throw me up. They started loading me up with all this shit to lower down my blood pressure down. My sugar was almost 900, man. I could have died. Wow. You know, and they had me all stuck up on these needles and shit. And I'm like, I got to get out of here. All I'm thinking about is get back here, get back here, get back. And it's not like I don't have a distrust. You know, people are people. You know, we know where we're at.
Right.
You know, it's realistic. Right. You know, but I know nobody breaks into shit like that without somebody on the eye in the sky watching that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know your guard downstairs be watching. Right. Cap is on his point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just concerned right now that, you know, the things that run through your mind, somebody gonna fuck with the videotape, you know, they're gonna tell me like, get the hell out of here. You know, y'all never know me to start no trouble.
Right, exactly. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna meet with Miss Sonia now.
Yes, sir.
Because you just got in. The sooner I meet with her, the sooner we can get back to you.
No, let me ask you something. I keep getting beat told, oh, they're gonna cut shit, something. I mean, is that the case? What? That they'll cut the reimbursement? Y'all gonna reimburse or?
Who's
it's just rumor shit on the street.
So that's the thing. So, you know, when it comes to money in here, there's people that drop money, they lost it, they claim they lost it.
I'm taking a loss.
I'm not saying anything in regards to this whole thing. And hear me out, Paul, hear me out. Like I said,
I'm not gonna hurt nobody, man. I'm at the point right now. I'm just said fuck it. I'm just gonna go back on the street and die, man. Because that's all that's left for me out there.
Paul, we're not even. Let me sit down with Miss Sonia, and we'll go over it before you go off the before we get to the negative. I'm not gonna go off the deep end, but I
know my luck already, bro.
Right.
I know my luck. You know, I've had some tough times already. You know, 9/11 didn't go right for me. I can't get help from the government. I can't get help from the fire department. I can't get help because I was only on auxiliary. So unfortunately, even though I was Mr. Brody, you know, I was under the freaking building when it fell, the whole fucking yards, you know, I'm shit in their eyes. So I don't mean nothing. So since 9/11, for the past 19 years, I've been humiliated, thrown down, pushed, spit in my face, kicked around, and forgotten. I'm trying to make my way back up here, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been through these programs. Yo, I went through a program and I had to fight motherfuckers because they were attacking women, bro. You know, and this is a co-ed program right up the block in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I was with CUCS, bro, and we was banging. You could type my shit on YouTube and you'll see all the shit. Because that's how I roll. I'm not going to let nobody violate. I'm not going to want nobody violating me. I'm not going to let nobody violate nobody else who's you know, vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I don't like bully types, and I sure as hell don't like motherfuckers that be raping women. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I stomp shit out for that. You know? And I had to pull it. There's a dude in here who remembers me from doing that shit over there, because I won't tolerate that. I'm not going to let a woman be victimized. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let a kid be victimized. I'm not going to let a crippled person be victimized, because I've seen it all my life. I watched my mother get abused by my father. My father was a Vietnam veteran, Special Forces. He beat the motherfucker's brains in. He used to put his hands on my mother. I told him, I said, yo, take your hands off my mother. I'll kill you later on in life, and I'm going to kill you when I grow up. And you know, I'm a peaceful person, but I have another side. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we all do. Everybody has another side.
And we critical on that level. You know what I'm saying? Right. But people tell me, don't worry, man. They have to do this. They're gonna cut you this. They're gonna do this. And I'm like, and you'll be reimbursed. And I'm like, man, I don't want to go through that because I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna look for every way to find a way to, you know, to prevent having to, you know, do that for me. You understand, man? People, I showed y'all the letter. I'm like, wow, you know, if I had, bro, I had $30,000 from the lawsuit. That was my final. Actually, it was $75,000, but after the lawyer stole his cut, you know, I got what I got, and I put the money to my mother because my mother's in trouble in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give her the money, and then, you know, let her deal with what she needed to deal with, and I took the rest, and the rest was like what I had left on the letter. You know? But I had it here, and I was getting ready to jump. Because you can't really jump with that kind of money quick if you don't have a plan in action. You know what I'm saying? So that was what I was doing. And that's, y'all don't know me to be out here having no problems with nobody. I'm to myself. I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in my room, and I know if you go over the videotape, you're going to see I'm sick as a dog, man. I would be transported. The guy told me AMA, I could not go, I could not refuse medical attention. I told him, I said, I'm going to be refusing medical attention. He says, no, because we're going to call the cops. We're going to have your ass handcuffed and take you to the hospital. Because, you know, it was what it was. I'm not sitting there trying to fake no funk. You know, I'm not putting no drama.
Absolutely, yeah. I've seen you for myself. So I know how it is. So, but
I'm
again,
dying. You know what I'm saying? And that money was you know, to take care of my things.
So let me meet with Miss Sonia again. So she's my boss.
Yes, sir.
Let me meet with her, and we're going to go over all the logistics of everything. And then I guess she's going to meet with you after. Well, she'll determine what, you know, I can't tell her what to do.
She's going to just deny it, man. That's all that's going to happen. That's all that's going to just happen. It's, oh, well, you know, you guys are going to cover for yourselves. Ain't nobody going to cut no $4,000 check for me.
All right. So what I'm saying is that I'm going to meet with her with the information that I have from you. Then we're going to follow up with the staff, see what is going on, video footage and everything. We got to go through the full investigation. And I definitely want that, especially for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you've never done anything like yours. I'm
not that type of person, man. I'm the type of person that'll come and bat for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a team way. You understand?
Right.
And you know, I'm trying to show a positive side to this. You know, but the fact that there were procedures that were not properly followed. I mean, you gave specific orders: do not touch, and somehow somebody went and touched it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, wouldn't have been Tony, because Tony, you know, he's on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Jenna, I specifically put her, I know Jenna wouldn't have done it, you know what I'm saying, because she was practically crying watching me go through that shit. And I know you wouldn't have done it because if you gave them specific orders not to do it, then that would have been conflict to yourself and your authority.
I just got back here today with you, so I didn't even, you know.
So Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday come back, and this is all going on. So between that time and Saturday to this point, till yesterday, till I returned, somebody went up in there and had a number.
And that's what we want to. That's what we want to look for.
But can I ask you, James, why hasn't it been done yet? Because I know the guard
so this is what happened. So there was no one here because it happened after hours. So that's what I'm saying. There's no.
So it would have been security.
No. So I'm saying, you mean what? Why no
like
one?
Who had access to the room after hours? What do you mean during the weekend?
You mean the footage, or you mean the?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You're saying after hours, meaning that.
So I'm saying, like, so I know, like, you know, you were upset when you came back and everything like that, which is totally understandable. But the thing is that, you know, in terms of, like, you know, running video footage and doing things like that for the police and everything, there was no one here. Right. So it has to wait till Monday morning at least. You know, when Sonia's here, I'm here because we're the only ones. It's me, Sonia, and maybe two of the other supervisors that have access to that. So the regular staff don't. So they can't go and manipulate anything. They can't do anything.
But what about Cap downstairs, the supervisor and security guard?
Only thing he can do is visually view what's already there. So it's the cameras on rotation, everything like that, and what's stationary. Yes, sir. He can't access to go back and look at anything.
So only the top executive staff?
Only the top, right, because they tend to be like, what are you doing? Like, so we don't, you know.
Yes, sir.
So that's why Neil was telling you there's nothing we can do right now. You'll have to wait. So he wasn't, you know, jiving you or anything. He was telling you, like, there's nothing, because he don't have access. So he's like, I can't do anything. You know, everybody's already gone for the weekend until Monday. So that's why I was like, okay, you gotta wait.
Why would your staff not follow through with your orders? I mean, obviously, Tony's not saying, yeah, we took the money and put it in an envelope. He hasn't said anything. You're saying that you told them to put it in an envelope?
No. What I told them is because they said to me, because I guess they were kind of like, there's money in here, bro. We don't want to, like, we just here in here to clean. So I told them, I said, leave it where it is. That's fine. Do your regular cleaning. Leave the money where it is and get out.
Right.
When he comes back, he'll see the money exactly
where it was that he
left it, and it won't be no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than take it, put it together, put it in my office.
So it was Tony that was the RA that day?
No. Tony's housekeeper.
I mean, I'm sorry. I may not get the titles mixed up.
The RA. She was with me.
Yeah, and because I'm new to the church, we didn't have that up top.
Mm-hmm.
So who were the cleaners that day?
What do you mean?
Who was the person cleaning the room? I mean, because if Tony...
Jenna was cleaning.
Jenna
was actually cleaning the room. She chose to help.
Yeah, because she's a good girl.
So she put on a thing and got a broom and everything and decided to... And then Tony came to help assist with that because it was a lot that she needed a mop and everything, so they were working together. But they made sure that they informed me, hey, we're calling you to tell you that this is what we're seeing.
They didn't give you a specific
number or an amount.
Because it was all in a black jacket on the side of my jacket,
okay.
on the side of my bed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm here. I eat here. I don't have to spend money. So obviously there's no need for me to really have a need to spend the amount of money that was on the paperwork, which was $5,687. And so I know that there was approximately 44,000. So I can't give you
44,000.
4,000. I wish I won 40,000. Wouldn't be here. But the thing is that I need to have some type of idea what's going on, because I'll boogie right now and just say the hell with it.
So what I'm doing now
get on Greyhound and roll, man.
I'm gonna meet with Miss Sonia to find out what's going to happen.
She's not gonna do shit for me because the attitude that she just threw at me. I never spoke with this woman before.
Right.
I never had issue. I never had interaction with her. I never even seen her actually. Right. So I'm talking to her and I said, would you happen to be the lady that I need to speak to? Because I thought I heard somebody call her name out and somebody said Sonia, that you need to speak to Miss Sonia.
Yeah, she's the program director of the building.
And so
she's the
and she said, yeah, I'm well aware of what happened. I was called, and I was like, okay, all right, calm down.
Right.
I didn't got to chop my head off, but I just, wanted to know how to follow through with this and how I could follow up with you.
Right.
She said, well, I'm in a meeting right now, but I could talk to you later on this afternoon. And I'm like, okay, so, I already have a pretty good idea where this is going, man.
Right. So this is what's going to happen. So I'm going to go upstairs right now, and I'm going to meet with her. I had to meet with her anyway.
Yes, sir.
We're going to go over all of this stuff, and then she will, like she said, be able to let you know, whatever.
Which is going to be, we can't help you. You shouldn't have left the money in the room.
I can't.
I'm like, there's no way to secure nothing here.
So I can't say what her determination is going to be.
I can see it in her face.
But that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, and I guess she'll call you in the office to meet. Probably, I don't know if it's directly after or a little bit after, but definitely should be today. All right,
man, I'm just like going over the edge with this, bro. I don't fuck with nobody here.
Right.
I don't bother nobody. I don't cause problems here. It would seem out of character for me to make some shit up like this.
Absolutely. Right. So no one's saying that you're making anything up. We're just saying that we have to go through the regular protocol as we would do for anyone, and that's what we're doing now. So I'm going upstairs now.
Yes, sir.
To meet with her, and then we'll be in touch with you.
I appreciate it. Listen, man, I don't mean to be a wet blanket or nothing, but
I get it.
It's like, come on, man. I was just trying to come back up right now, and now all of a sudden the devil gonna kick my ass again, man.
I hear you. All right, Chief. I'll
and the reason why it didn't happen the last time I went in the hospital was because I had the money with me at that point. So that's why I went.
Okay.
All right.
I got you, Chief.
Thank you, brother.
All right.